ready.
Oh, so I know we've asked you a lot, but how have you seen Shedeur develop in the 6 stars?
He consistently improving each week and every day. You know, he been doing a good job of learning the game, learning the offense a lot more. And he constantly growing.
Do you feel like that connection with him is like physically growing? Because I know when Harold went out, Shedeur went to you on some tough catches. Do you feel like week by week you can kind of growing that connection with him?
Yeah, repetition plays a big factor in this whole thing. So us getting consistent reps with each other throughout the season, that's gonna always help.
It's so early for him, but what do you think his future is?
I don't know. I don't know what his future is, but what he's doing right now is good.
How pivotal is this for you guys to win this last game to get some momentum going into next year?
My bad, I didn't even hear
How
you.
pivotal is it to win this last game to gain some momentum going into next year?
Yeah, you want to win. You want to finish the season with a win, of course. Builds up a lot of momentum going to the next year with that win. So we want to finish off strong.
Do you feel like with the way that you and Shedeur have started to really connect lately, does that really bode nicely for the future for you guys to come back strong and keep that going?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, just once we just keep having those reps with each other, we're gonna learn each other and we're gonna grow from there.
Jeudy, there's so much outside noise right now about what might happen here next year. I guess as players, how do you guys block all that out and focus on this week's?
We just don't focus on it. Basically, we ignore all the outside stuff because 99% of it be wrong. So we just focus what's in the locker room.
Yeah. I know this was.
I was going to say, you've been around Coach Stefanski now for 2 years.
Yeah.
How have you seen him kind of handle these 2 years, and then especially, lately with all the rumors around him?
He's been the same coach since I've been here. Through the ups and downs, he never changed. He always stayed consistent, and that's all you can ask for a coach. Just never change. When things are going good, just stay the same. When things are going bad, he stay the same. So, that's great.
I mean, would you like to see him stick around?
Yeah, of course. Well, you want me to say no? Crazy.
I know this year hasn't been the easiest for you and the team. What do you think you can take from this player?
I learned a lot from this year. Patience. Just control what you can control. And just don't let nothing that you can't control affect your mood and your feeling and how you go about your business. Just control what you control and just stick to that. Good? Thank you.
Canes? Canes?
No. Negative. Not at all.
I ain't taking no more bets.
How many times do you think the Bengals are going to throw at you with the game on the line?
Say it again, sorry.
How many times do you think the Bengals are going to throw at you with the game on the line?
I think they're gonna throw it at me though. You know, Burrows, that's my guy, but you know he trusts his guys a lot to go out there and make plays. So I think I'm gonna get some action in this game as well.
Denzel, Aaron Rodgers after the game said he thought that last play was definitely pass interference.
No.
So I guess what's your response?
It's definitely not pass interference. Of course, they gonna say that from a quarterback and offensive perspective. The game happened so fast. When he went up, I went up, and you know that was just great coverage, and you know he should have went elsewhere with it.
Are you still scratching your head that they did that those last 3 plays?
Yeah. That's really why I asked the question. 'Cause I was like, I'm really curious, like, one, just to hear like their perspective on like their game plan. Like, was the plan to come to me at the end and just see how it goes. So I'm really just curious. So if y'all find some information, I'll just let me know.
Denzel, I know I asked you about Tyson after the game, but talking to him, he says it felt like night and day being out there from the second Steelers game going back to the first week he was here. Just what have you seen from him and how he's kind of added to this scheme and this defense?
Yeah, definitely. Just a tremendous amount of growth for Tyson. Like you said, from the first game, I mean, he was just coming in, just trying to learn the playbook and just trying to get a good understanding of it. But now he's got it down packed, and I mean, it's showing up on the field. You've seen him making plays all over the place, and I mean, that's probably why they tried to come at me because he was locking his side of the field down and making plays. But he's been playing great for us, and he's been a good addition.
Denzel, I know that no players are going to walk up to a podium or a microphone and say, no, we don't want our head coach back. So I do understand that. But it seems like there is a genuine affinity amongst you guys for Kevin. We all saw how hard you guys played for him, in that game, that final home game. So, what can you say about how you feel about him as a coach? How do you think you guys all feel about him, and how much do you guys really want to have him see this through?
Yeah, he's a great coach. I mean, like I said, we're all in this together. I know, like, our record isn't the best record, but it's not just one person or one coach. It doesn't just fall. I mean, it falls all on his hands in a sense. That's what the outside world sees it as, like, oh, it's just his fault. But it's not just his fault. It falls on all of us, falls on myself, every single player that's going out there and playing, and every single coach. We take this record upon all of us. We got to all own it. And like I said, this is not the season that we necessarily wanted. But, I mean, we're in it fighting with each other, and we got each other's back.
How do you guys block out the outside noise and rumors and everything kind of swirling about who's job?
Yeah, I mean, rumors are rumors. I mean, they're going to do whatever they do. You can't really pay no mind. Like, whatever happens, happens. That's just life, and you just go from whatever happens, go from there and deal with it as it comes. But if you just try to speculate and guess, oh, this could happen, and you go crazy. So that's how I think about it.
I mean, you've obviously played Joe so many times, but how impressive has it been for him to kind of pick up where he left off coming off that toe injury?
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that Burrow, he's an amazing quarterback. Like I say, he does it all out there. Throws an accurate ball, has a deep throw, just controls that entire offense. Like I said, he has some injuries, but being able to come back and still produce and be the player that he is, I mean, that just speaks to the type of player he is, type of guy he is, the work he puts in, and it's always going to be a tough matchup going against him. All right, thank you guys.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Sure, is there anything specific that you kind of want to show in your final game this season?
We just stay consistent, taking what they give me. Whenever we get off rhythm, get back on rhythm, get back on track. And I think that's the next part of my game I'm trying to evolve is whenever it's either we're stagnant or some adversity comes, then being able to get back on track.
Do you feel like you've shown enough through your starts to prove to the league that you're a franchise quarterback, not just here, but anywhere?
No, I'm not. I can't think about what other people opinion or what they view me as. I know, the teams that we go against. I know they definitely respect me in the passing game for sure. But I can't be accountable for somebody else's decisions.
Have the Browns given you good feedback along the way about just how much you're developing and the strides that you've been making? Are you getting just positive vibes from them?
Yeah, we keep everything in house. We keep everything in house here.
After the game, when you talked about that throw to Jerry, you said you like to give your guys a chance. So when you go back and watch that film, is there a balance there? Just having maybe some situations it's okay to try that and some aren't. When you have that discussion with the coaches.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's just decisions within myself. I think things go different ways. Like if positive thing happen, then it's like okay. But if negative thing happen, that's okay. But I gotta be able to take the proper necessary risk, and even whenever you go through your progressions and the check down isn't there, then what? So that's kind of where I feel like the strides have been made from getting to the reads, getting through the reads, getting to the check down. Now the biggest jump I'll say for me is that I plan on showing and plan on improving is when there is no play and I can't get out of it, I can't run, what I'm gonna do with the ball.
Shedeur, no matter who's played quarterback this year for the Browns, every game there's been maybe one, maybe two really good series, and that's about it. What's preventing the offense from being more consistent?
I'm not sure. That's on everybody what they want to speculate and whatever they think. I don't think that's something I could think about.
How much of you guys, your Hungry Dogs, how much have you and your Hungry Dogs kind of grown up together over these last 6 starts and really kind of gone out there and shined in some situations?
I say whenever everybody get the opportunity, they're excited for it, so they're ready to get out there and do their thing.
What makes this team want to fight so hard for Coach Stefanski on these final games? With speculation about his job, just seems like you guys are all on board fighting.
Yeah, I don't think we listen to the external stuff. I don't think he's our coach. Like we view him as the same as we view him the first week. We got the utmost respect for him, and I think that's more media stuff. That's more outside noise than knowing. Half of us don't know if we're gonna be here next year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we don't really look at that. We play for the franchise. We play for our coaches. We play for the names on the front and back of our jerseys. So it's like it's more than just like stuff that's just online.
Do you find it easy to block out that sort of stuff, or is that something you've had to learn how to do?
No, I think the pressure and attention, everything been on me since I was a kid, since I was born. So it's like it's just another year of it. But it doesn't change anything within my own process.
What's Kevin meant to you in your rookie season as far as development? Like early in the year, there was all that nonsense about what your relationship may or may not be and things like that. But just what's he meant to you and helping you grow here?
Yeah, I'd say I'm truly thankful. I'm thankful that I was able to come here. I'm thankful that I do have a relationship with all the coaches. And I'm thankful that just evolving from day one, evolving from being a Hungry Dog to now, it's exciting, and sometimes I think about those days, so I don't take anything for granted. I think overall the communication with the coaches and everything been really good, and I'm just thankful to just be here in general.
Good.
Cool.
Huh? I ain't checked. It was a holiday. It was a holiday the other week, so I ain't checked the P.O. box yet. But I'm definitely gonna check it. Well, I'm personally not gonna check it. So let's just get that straight. I'm not gonna check it, but somebody gonna check it in the next couple of days, hopefully. I don't know what time though. Maybe when they close.
We saw Pops kind of put his hat in his head when he threw that second pick.
Yeah.
Ripping you at all for that? Did you talk to him?
I don't think no father likes when they kiss those picks. You know, I don't think anybody likes when their kids do anything negative. So I think that's just a dad. How would you feel if your son did something?
It's true.
Yeah, so I guess the same how everybody else.
You had any conversation with him? That's all.
Yeah, that's my dad. I talk to him. I talk to him a lot, you know, after the games, everything. So, I don't know. I don't think he's just not going to talk to me out there. That's not a thing. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.